I've been campaigning to leave Assin North midnight yesterday to arrive here at dawn, and here am I seated in the studio. And so that shouldn't be an excuse for one not to be in studio this morning, because we've all been there working. Alfred, ordinarily, I think that we in the NDC, one would think that we shouldn't be bothered, because no matter the amounts of money that is spread there, even if the NPP decides to share human parts or visas to heaven, we will defeat them landslide in this particular election. And we will defeat them because the will of the people was demonstrated in 2020. And so it will not take some 7 people in black maternity attire and some golden barrettes to determine the one who should lead the people of Assin North. The will of the people was demonstrated, the will of God was demonstrated, and will be repeated. And so we in the NDC aren't afraid of, what the NPP is doing in that particular constituency, because from our interactions with the people, you find out that they are very discerning. It was not by mistake that they decided to even vote skirt and blouse in the 2020 election. They knew what they were doing, they did it right, and we had Honorable James Jachukwesin as our a member of parliament for that constituency. That said, there are few reasons why we are raising concerns to this particular, vote buying gimmicks and theory, that has been ongoing there. One is about the monetization of political campaigns in this country. Civil society groups have invested so much in ensuring that we have a campaign system in conformity with the rule of law, in conformity with the Constitution of Ghana, and by so doing, we have a political campaign where all candidates and political parties are given a fair space to share their message and vision statements. This is what anyone in this country or anyone in the world is looking out for. All civil society groups have been admonishing. In fact, I remember where you had an NPP rally, where for the first time in this country, cars were being shared for votes. It happened in this country. Uber vehicles were taken to a particular campaign rally grounds by a parliamentary aspirant, and you vote for him and you come for a car key and drive a car home. We had an instance in this country where the former national chairman of the NPP promised to give every constituency a bus should he emerge victorious in that particular election. We sat on these platforms, we spoke against them. Civil society groups, came out openly to state that let's have a campaign where we are given a fair platform to share our vision statements in this country. Look, we are struggling today in this country, all because of the monetization of the 2020 elections. I won't go to 2016 because I don't have any clear evidence to how monies were shared. But in 2020, we had evidence, we've discussed those matters, and we are struggling today because of the quality of leadership we have in this country. Why? In 2020, if people were given a fair platform, share your message, let me share my message, even a 2-year-old child will fall for the NDC. But due to the monetization of the 2020 campaign, in fact, which was confessed by some parliamentary candidates of the NPP, one Felicia Tete, who was a candidate in Sanergu and a vice chairperson in the northern region, stated on clear tape how monies were given to them to share. She said, in fact, COVID funds, about 50,000 was doled out to them, 200,000 given to this one, 300,000 to that one. And we saw them share goodies on our streets. Today, we lack quality leadership. Today, we lack quality leaders who will be able to salvage the economic situation and economic mess we are in today, all because of the monetization of elections. And so